Forza Horizon 6 is official. It's coming out in 2026, and after all of these years, we are finally going to Japan. Let's take a look at this little teaser trailer. Just dropped today. Forza Horizon 1 in Colorado. Horizon 2, France and Europe. Guy in the background, getting in his car. Horizon 3 in Australia. Never gonna forget that one. 4 in the UK. Went down to Mexico for 5. Got some Radio Horizon in the background. And would you look at this? Oh my gosh. So I saw this morning, I'm not gonna lie. I woke up, it was the first thing I saw when I woke up, and I was so excited. I'm sad because we're not gonna have like a reaction video or anything, but there definitely are some things I want to talk about here, as well as there are some articles that give us some more information than what we had out of this trailer. So first up, let's just talk about this scene as a whole. Obviously, we are panning across the back wall of this garage that's on the side of a mountain in Japan with a beautiful view of Mount Fuji. But in the background, somebody's walking around. They pick up their keys. They unlock the door. They get in, turn it to accessory, mess around with the radio, find their station, fire it up, which, by the way, the car sounds amazing, and then drive off. So I have seen some people in comments and on Reddit and stuff wondering like, hey, does this mean that we're gonna have like garages and properties that we upgrade and you know, work our way up and maybe be able to get out of the car and turn it off and on our own and things like that? I don't know. I personally don't think so, but it's just something people have been saying, so maybe this is a little teaser for that. I'm more interested in the license plates on the wall. So obviously every single Horizon game up until this point was featured, starting with Colorado, going to the south of France, going to Australia, etc. But there are some deeper meanings here. So France's license plate is MI-113-ER. That's Miller, aka Ben Miller, which was the host of the Forza Horizon 2 festival. And then underneath that, you've got a V10 LMB, a V10 Lambo, aka the cover car, the Huracan. Right after that, we've got New South Wales, which is the state of Australia that Sydney is in, but this plate is Sin 12, aka Centenario V12, also a cover car. The UK plate has 4S Kira, which obviously is referring to Kira Harrison. She has been helping manage events and things, I think in both 3 and 4, right? I know it was in 4, but I think she was in 3 as well. And of course, we've got El Jefe, aka the boss for Horizon Mexico. His name was Ramirez, something like that. He was like the head of the street racing gang. And of course, last but not least, we've got this Japanese license plate, which I'm not going to be able to read, but we're going to see if we can translate this on my phone here. Why does it think it's phone? It's definitely not Portuguese. Let's try Japanese, maybe. Legend. Look at that. Wonder what that's referring to. So yeah, pretty cool trailer there. Couple of Easter eggs mixed in. I don't think there's anything like super telling. I was trying to enhance and look at the reflection in the sunglasses and see if we could see anything, but I don't think there's any sort of bigger meaning. I don't think there's anything super hidden here. I think it's just kind of a cool ode to where this series has come from and obviously where we're going next. So now we're going to hop into the article from Joe Screbbles, the Xbox Wire editor-in-chief. Forza Horizon 6 answering the big questions about that Japan setting. Joe sat down with the art director Don Arcida and the cultural consultant Kyoko Yamashita. For a long time, Japan has been top of Horizon fans' wish list, so we're excited to finally be bringing this much-requested location to players in Forza Horizon 6. Bro, I feel like we've been talking about Japan for literally decades. Everybody has wanted this, myself included. I cannot believe we're actually getting it. Japan is such a unique culture, from cars to music to fashion, that make it perfect for the next Horizon setting. The timing is right, in part due to practicalities. It now feels as though the technical side can keep up with representing Japan correctly, and Playground's developers also come armed with a huge amount of experience from previous games. So this is big here. This is obviously going to be the best Horizon game yet. It's only on next-gen consoles. It's going to be on Xbox Series X and S and PC, and then it's eventually going to come to PlayStation 5. So this is not going to be on previous generation. It's going to be the most advanced, the most powerful technology behind it, and obviously one of the most impressive maps. I mean, Japan, when you think about it, Tokyo is the biggest city in the world. It depends on how you look at it. If you're talking like the serious center part or the whole metropolis, but there's like, what, 35, 37 million people in there. It is so dense. It is so intense. There's so much elevation. There's mountains. There's coastlines. There's grasslands. There's all sorts of stuff. It's literally the dream for a Forza Horizon map because it is so different. It's so varied. There are going to be so many little biomes and things we're going to be able to do. So I'm really excited to see what they do. I'm curious if it's going to be even bigger than some of the other Horizon maps we've had. Obviously, there's a lot they're going to be able to do there, and they finally have the technology that can keep up with it. Case in point here, the beauty of Horizon games is that each one gives us learnings and ways to make the next even bigger and better. For instance, the Horizon 5 Hot Wheels DLC has helped us develop the elevated roads of Tokyo City and Forza Horizon 6. So all of the crazy ramps and roads going uphill and everything else and all the verticality that Hot Wheels brought, they're taking that, and obviously that's like a super exaggerated version of it, but they're going to be putting that into the elevated, very crazy roads of Tokyo, the winding mountain roads going up the side of a mountain, doing the little drift things and stuff. It's going to be amazing. I love the coexistence of Japan. A neighborhood shrine beside a small workshop, beside a neon arcade. Traditional and modern on the same block. There's so much scope and inspiration to be explored with Japan, and the richness felt like a natural fit for this game, dude. I cannot wait to lose myself in this world and the JDM culture, and it's going to be insane. They did give us a little bit in terms of locations and what we can expect here. So while we're not announcing too much in terms of detail right now, we're excited to show fans the true breadth of beauty, both natural and urban, that Japan has to offer. From the neon lights and towering buildings of Tokyo City, one of our most detailed and layered environments to date. Again, good thing we got these next-gen, or I guess current-gen consoles. To the serenity and natural beauty of Japan's rural and mountain areas, we think players will be blown away by the open world of Japan that we have built. Now, it sounds like they really doubled down on the cultural side of things here, and I'm sad. I've never been to Japan. It's like top of my list, so maybe I'll have to make it out there before this game comes out. But he said that Japan is widely loved, but it can be widely misread when you only see it from afar. The team wanted to present more than just a postcard or a backdrop. So this isn't just like a pretty map that we're driving around in with cherry blossoms and mountains and whatever else. They wanted a real lived-in world. Having a cultural consultant early helps you make 1,000 small and respectful decisions, how neighborhoods sound, even what sign of color communicates about a shop. Those small choices add up to credibility and help avoid stereotypes, while making it a truly immersive experience for players. The aim is that the game doesn't just feel like digital tourism for those outside of Japan, but it also means something to those who know the country most intimately. For locals and people who know Japan well, my hope is recognition. Yes, that's how it flows. Getting that balance right is a way of honoring the culture and the community that loves it. So the realism is going to be off the charts. Unfortunately, we didn't get any news about cars for a game about cars. We never even saw a car in the trailer. We heard it. It sounded great, but we are getting no details right now, apart from we will, of course, be following in the footsteps of Forza Horizon 5 and delivering a broad range of cars that players will know and love. Japan, of course, has a unique car culture all of its own, and we're excited to have the opportunity to explore that in this game. Dude, the drifting, the customization, the modding, the body kits, the everything. I hope they go absolutely all out. In Japanese car culture, the depth and diversity is astonishing. Kei cars and vans with cult followings, precision motorsport, drifting's roots, and their passion for customization really stands out. So those are going to be some of the focuses here. It's welcoming to different levels of enthusiasm and knowledge, which is exactly the kind of layered world I want players to feel. Of course, seasons and map evolution is going to be making a comeback, and I can't think of a better location on Earth to showcase this. So Horizon players will be well acquainted with seasonal changes as a core part of the experience. For Japan, seasonal changes have dramatic impact on the landscape and playable world, but also hold a deeper cultural meaning for the country and its culture. Bro, Japan is so hot in the summer. You've got brutal winters with tons of snow, especially up in the mountains. You've got of course, the cherry blossom season when everything is just beautiful and pink and pure. And the 4 seasons of Japan might be the 4 craziest season changes we have ever seen. And of course, the question on everybody's mind is, when can we see gameplay? Well, unfortunately, this was just a tease of what's to come, and they're going to be revealing more in early 2026. So we've got a few months to go before we're going to be able to see anything. But man, I could not be more excited. I've always loved these Horizon games. We've always been talking about going to Japan. I'm stoked to see what comes out of this. This is also, I think I said it earlier, but this is the longest time we've had between developments of a Horizon game. So I have crazy high expectations for this, and I'm sure they're cooking, bro. This is going to be amazing. Hopefully this is one of the best racing games we have ever played on the channel. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. If you guys have any other insight, you noticed anything in the trailer, feel free to let me know. Definitely looking forward to playing this next year. We're eating next year, bro. Are you kidding me? We've got Battlefield 6 technically coming out this year, Forza Horizon 6 and GTA 6 all in the same year. That's wild.